forth. But like, you know what I most mistake for America when I look at crowd shots? Half of Latin America. When I see like like Rio de Janeiro.
Whoops. You might have heard a little bit of what I was watching. Oh well. So, I did not stream yesterday. I was feeling a little burnt out. And today I got started like an hour late. I think that's just the way of the world. It is possible to reach a point where you're just like, that happens sometimes. I think I got to build that into my schedule. I might have a no stream Monday every couple of weeks just to give myself an extra rest. Um, but today things work out because um, everything works out because why? Oh yeah, I'm working from home today for reasons. I'm having to leave early and also take care of some stuff, so it just makes sense for me to be home today and not go into the office, but still go into the office because I'm logging in, uh, from home. With that having been said, yeah, we're gonna do art. We're gonna do art. We're doing art, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I'm still giving the stickers a rest. So we are moving ahead boldly with working on these sort of backrooms esque inspired, literally just copying one for one Rainmaker project that we had started last stream. So today I'm going to work on level design, but I'm going to start with some asset design. But bing. All right, we got to. It's always. I still got to change how I do this. I still got to reorder my panels. That'll happen one day. Bam, there we are. Kitra. We're working in this space because in ya boy Photoshop we can't export as BMP. The file the file format that Rainmaker uses is BMP. Let me get some music going here. Let's get a little bit lively up in here. This is supposed to be morning. We're supposed to be energy, you know. I've honestly thought about streaming at 7 to 8 because I can still do that, and even when I have to go into work, get to work on time easily, I have to leave my house by about 8:30 to get where I'm going on time. And so if I am dressed and ready to go at 7, I can just sit down and stream for an hour and then just leave, just walk out of my house. Um, that might be what I start doing because 6 is a little bit early to expect anybody to log on to the stream. So, things to consider. Things to consider. All right, you're going now. What level are you at? I need to turn you down a little bit. All right. Yeah, that's about the level we wanted at. Actually, I need to turn down a little bit on my end. There we go. That should be entertaining without being overwhelming. Now, it's funny that I chose this week to kind of get tired of things and have to take a little break because I will be taking a larger break over the rest of the week because it is Give Thanksing. And I will be traveling. I'm gonna go to the wilds, the wilderland of North Jersey. I know, right? I may not return. I may become permanently lost in the gutlang wild, untamed expanses that are North New Jersey. I may, or as they call it, as like, you know, the freaking uh uh locals, as the natives, not the natives, you know what I mean, call it, North Jersey. Um okay. Grabbing some assets here. Let me bring this in for reference and just see what happens. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's make you smaller. You are a lot more green than I thought you were going to be. All right, the tool for this is different. Look at that. Okay, that's the far corner. And where's my resize? Where's my transform controls? You see, that's the thing with Kitra. I'm learning it. You know what I mean? This does have a lot of different features to Photoshop. Damn, this is... do I care enough? No. Just use it for color reference. So mainly I was looking at the patterns. Let me... Actually, I do want to show this on stream, so... Let me real quick... There we go. So this is the one reference that I'm going to work from. This is the original Backrooms photo. This is what started it all. Just a random piece of abandoned, like, commercial / office space that somebody took a picture of and made a little caption about no clipping out of reality and winding up in the backrooms, and there's something there waiting for you. Now, interesting things about this photograph. This is actually the place that this is. They found it. They did some internet sleuthing and they found it. This is a go-kart track. This is a go-kart track that was undergoing renovation, so all the furniture, all the like interior stuff is gone. And what's interesting is if you look at the wallpaper in the closest wall to the viewer, it's like, yeah, look at those arrows. Like that, yeah, that's like totally a go-kart track. Also, if you look in the back here, you can see something interesting. This wall in the back middle does not go all the way to the ceiling. And when you watch other media about the back rooms, nothing has that. Nothing has walls that don't go all the way up. It's fascinating. You don't really see that. Like, you see all kinds of crazy stuff in other backrooms media, but you don't see that. All right, we're going to hide you. So what I want to do is I want to recreate the aesthetic of that. But I don't want to recreate it one for one. There's a couple of things I don't like about that image. Like, for instance, how there's no trim. Needs trim. It needs trim. Like, you go to an office space, which, like, most backrooms media is office spacey. It's got trim. It's all got trim. Alright, now, I can't resize you because I don't know how, but one thing I can do is get a general color family by picking you. And then choose something that's not so butt ugly. We need to be a little bit ugly because, frankly, the point of the backrooms is that it's unpleasant. Like, you can't make it look too nice because otherwise it's not really the backrooms. You can really give it a je ne sais quoi in terms of, like, sort of a surrealist tone. That makes it look nice. I'm thinking of some of God, what the let me look up that YouTuber's name because I'm going to talk about him a lot. I need to know his name. YouTube.com. I hate how much my life revolves around this site. Nah, it's the place to be for user generated. Here we go. Kane Pixels. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah, there's a lot of backrooms content that is kind of shit. But Kane Pixels is the one that started it all. The one that has definitely the best, not started it all, propelled it to new heights, established a lot of the modern conventions of the backrooms, and definitely has the best quality content about the backrooms. This is actually a good tone. It really captures the essence that I'm going for. Established a lot of the truisms and tropes that the backrooms would be known for. I've mentioned this before. There's a lot of backrooms media that is, for lack of a better term, overstuffed. There's too much stuff there. The backroom ceases to become empty and starts to become too populated with, ghouls and goblins or whatever. And it's a tragedy because, like, you could have your cake and eat it too in that regard in a couple of ways. And you could retain that atmosphere, but it's not retained by a lot of the people that make that media. There's too much liveliness to this supposedly dead place. But Kane Pixels does a good job of really keeping that shit locked down and not indulging in, like, too much indulgence. Yo, frickin' clock what I just said there. Indulging in too much indulgence. What am I talking about? Jesus. Alright. Where am I storing this? Here we are. All right. Oh dear. Look at what I did. I did something horrible. Doing this with my mouse right now. I could have a much easier time if I just... Excuse me. That's a thing. That's a nice thing about pixel art. You can really do it, you can do it just, like, with a mouse pretty easily. Or at least a lot more easily than other forms of, art, because, the pixels are so big. That's the reason. All right, that looks like good trim. It's the same color family, but keeping the tone. All right, now if we go here and select you, make you a little bit darker. We should have a nice contrast to then go and with the pixel brush and bam. See, like that. And then, see, we got to pattern it is the thing, because, if you look at the original image, patternation is a part of this, something generic. So I think, like, if you see on the left, that polka dot pattern is more what we want to emulate, but we got to get it to look good in this pixelated form, so there's some questions to go through, some development. See, like that. That honestly might be it right there. If we just literally kind of take it and make it a little bit closer to this, just a little bit darker. Hmm. Oh, oh dear. Look at that. We messed it up. We've ruined everything. See, I'm just going by eyesight right now, which is probably the worst way to do it. Is that going to look good? We expand that out to the whole thing? No, let's try something. Let's try something a little bit more complex. Man, Kitra's... Probably what I'm going to do is, like, find some way to turn all of Kitra's hotkeys to be the same ones as Photoshop. It's one less thing I gotta learn, and honestly, I've got Photoshop set up the way I like it anyway, so... Okay, now we've got to get the color again because of reasons. There. So you see, like, that's kind of floral. It's got kind of a floral thing going on. A little bit. Just a little bit. Nah. See, that's going to be too complex. Actually, I think that's our man. You see, for me, part of the like part of like the fucking vibe of the Backrooms is that it feels like something utterly inhuman trying its best and failing to replicate a space that is made and inhabited by humans. Like, not even like a zoo cage, more like God, I don't know how to describe it. That's the thing, you know? It's like even it doesn't know why it's replicating these things, but through instinct it is. And it's copying what exists in the real world, but it's not quite getting it because it doesn't quite understand what it is it's doing. It has no conception of why things are the way they are, like AI almost. Except I'm not insinuating that I think the Backrooms is like an AI creation. I like to think of it as something, you know, eldritch and cosmic. Like it matters. God, this is the most button presses I could be doing for this. Okay, Control J. That's what I need to be doing here. Right. No. You know, a better exemplar. It's like the Backrooms is like this an abandoned machine that has stopped working, and the machine's purpose was to, you know, create a reality. All it can do is copy, and it's copying, but there's nobody left to correct its inputs. It's just operating on its own with no feedback whatsoever. It's at a place that is continuously renewed but abandoned. Like a living death. Look at me using overly eloquent language to describe an internet meme. That's just how I roll, folks. It's just how I roll. But yeah, no. That's what I like about it. That's the vibe I want to capture. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think this conveys that pretty well. Because these symbols are nothing specific. They don't quite line up. I'm gonna have to just move this whole thing. What's nice is if I really don't like this, because I'm like saying that I like it, but even now I'm not sure. What's the damn deselect button? Control Shift A. What do you... What universe does that make any sense? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I don't think we're as screwed in the making this tessellate department as I thought we were. Actually, no, we are. I think. I know what to do. Because another feature of the backrooms is a kind of... or at least the way that Kane Pixels does it, again, because I like his work, is that you can see an inherent laziness in the way, in what it's replicating. Like, it's not replicating the great works of man, it's replicating the background radiation, it's replicating, you know, the... I need to turn you down a little bit. There we go. But anyway, yeah, it replicates the laziness. It replicates, you know, the office places where people hate working. It replicates the yeah, the offices where people hate working, the warehouses that were erected without any care, the processing facilities that, you know, the nondescript buildings that you pass on the highway and don't even see, you know what I mean? So one thing we can do to make this pattern work is make it not work. So basically, I'm looking at making it look like mismatched wallpaper. See how well that does. All right. We have a Mark 1. Is this the final design? No. Is it the design we're going with? Yes. Except for one aspect, one thing I gotta change. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my god, everybody, hold on. Hold on to your seatbelts. Let's expedite this. Let's see how good you are at your job. There we are. You're good at your job. You're not good at your job. Look at that. I didn't even notice. See that bleed over? It's horrible. I suppose you're going to get that in a pixelated canvas. There we go. All right. Control S. File. Export. And then we can select... Where are you? I need you. I know it's here. There it is. Save. All right. Now. Time for some window switching magic that requires me to turn the music back on. And switch scenes. There we go. Right. There we are. Here's what we were working on last time. All right, I think we're going to have to manually replace all these. Let's just see. Real quick. Check it out. Oh, hey, it did it. What do you know? Oh, horrible noise. Hang on. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Okay. I should really find a workaround for that. I will someday. Okay. Let's... boot you up real quick, see how we look. Not too shabby. Not actually too shabby. Not... That's actually... Okay. That's actually even better than I thought it was going to be. That is giving the proper vibes. Alright. This is the hallway where the dude is. This is the hallway where the dude is. No, it's not. Okay, good. This is the dead end. Okay, but yeah, this looks... Okay. Oh, this is peak. This is honestly peak. I'm happy. We got to get rid of yeah, Robert Kennedy wall and ceiling is still in effect here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm too amused by this. I should not be as amused by this as I am. Oh, I have a really dumb sense of humor. Oh dear. Anyway. Okay. So, that's sorted. What do we got to do? Let's open Kitra back up. Kitra. Is it Kitra? Krita. I keep saying Kitra. It's Krita. I have dyslexia. Literally speaking. I'm calling it Kitra. Kitra is a better name for it. Krita? What the hell is that? Krita, like critter? Yeah, I want to think of little, like, friggin' bugs and millipedes every time I boot up my friggin'... Actually, I kind of do. But anyway. Millipedes are nice. We stand millipedes. Millipedes have never done anything wrong in their lives, okay? Name one wrong, bad thing that a millipede has done. You can't. You're thinking of one right now. You're wrong, okay? Millipede has never done anything wrong in its life. This little millipede life, okay? You know what you're talking about. Millipedes have done nothing... Millipedes have done nothing wrong. They're little and they're friend-shaped, and we love them, okay? And you're not allowed to have another opinion. That's the correct opinion about millipedes. Centipedes? Centipedes, you can have different opinions. House centipedes, you can't. House centipedes provide a vital service, okay? You should be thanking your local house centipede, not flushing them or doing whatever you do to them, okay? They are doing free labor for you, okay? You have to pay the exterminator. You don't have to pay the house centipede. They do it for the love of the game, okay? You should honor that. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, man. I swear to God. So right now I'm making a floor. Why are you guys so small all of a sudden? What happened? Did you guys get undocked? Why are you... How did you get... You were larger last time. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know. Freaking witchcraft, man. I swear to God. Carpet. We want to do a little bit of detailing on the carpet. By detailing, I mean making it crappy looking. It's very important. It's important that things in the back rooms look cheap and crappy and poorly installed. That is the that is the essence of what it is to be a back room. Nobody cares. Nobody gives one. You are free from people's perceptions and judgment. No one thinks of you. There's a truck backing up outside of my house. Why am I doing this with my... See, it's actually hard to do the straight lines with the mouse, surprisingly. It's easier to do them with this. It's because I'm more used to the muscle control involved. But you can see it's still, like, wavering a little bit. I don't know if you can see the cursor. Or at least see it well. Give me a moment. Ugh. Okay. Needed to drink some water. Hydration is important, kids. If you don't think hydration is important, okay? You think hydration isn't important. You think it's not important to hydrate? You're wrong. You've always been wrong. You just don't know it. Hydration is important. Okay, where were we? We were selecting... I and O raise and lower the opacity of the brush. Why? Should be auto-selecting the inspection tool. Like it does in Photoshop. Have I accurately communicated to you all that I'm just learning Krita? Or as I've been calling it numerous times in this stream, Ketra? Alright, so we need to make this a little bit less contrasty, because it's giving cartoon vibes right now that I don't really want it to give. Usually I do, but in this case, not so much. That's lighter than the... There we go. Should be closer? Yeah, a lot closer. Darn it. Oh, that's still lighter. Frustration. Look at me being frustrated. Second thought, I like this script. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do any better. But that having been said, take you. Go just... ever so much of a tad lighter. Just a little bit. And we use that for texture. I think? Nah, the light doesn't work. What we gotta do is we gotta go a tad darker. Just a smidge, not as dark as the... not as dark as this color. That'll work. Now, let me look and see if we have a pixelated, What the heck are you? What the heck is this? I don't even know what the hell this is. Look at this. Taking up my whole screen. What are you? Look at you. I'm afraid of this thing. I think that's like a water surface texture? No idea. Okay, you're more like what I want, I think. Yeah, see, you're just a checkerboard pattern. You're a little bit too regular, though. If I could get something... What are you? Look at this. What kinds of crazy brushes? Huh. Hmm. And then we got a stain. Honestly, that might be my ticket. Hold on. Let's do you in a new layer so I can turn you on and off. You see how it's going over, but hang on. These clouds. And then let's go back to where I was before. Specifically, come here. Where are you? I have the eraser function. Nope, that's the wrong layer. Okay. Now, not sure about this one, but let's import it into the game, see what it looks like in practice. Okay. I just did something that I didn't mean to do. Damn it. Okay, looks like we're going to lose a little bit of color information, but it works out. All works out in the end. There. Now you can see some of my lovely background that I love and care about so much. See, that's my moneymaker, my background, you know? All right. Okay. Time for another program switch. All right. Let us see here. What the? All right. All right. See if that loaded in properly. How it looks. It did not load in properly. We cannot see how it looks. One moment. I'll just leave my wonderful background up here. I feel like I should actually show this background more often. Let's see if we get the horrible noise. No, thank God. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. What problems do we have? The carpet divides are definitely too pronounced. They're way too pronounced. It would be better to just do a solid yeah, it would definitely be better to just do a solid texture. Jump scare? Nope. This is not what... I have one enemy in this game so far. This is going to be a very low enemy game. More kind of a stealth than combat. Not stealth. Running away. See, this is the one. Where is he? There he is. Whoop. I could fight him, but I don't want to. Yeah, you see all that gun stuff? I do want to get rid of that. Because basically now that I've run past him, he doesn't see me. But if I go back in here... Yep, there he is. Now he can't see me, because it's literally sight-based. So, hi. Oh. Looks like I can put him around the corner, and he still chases me. Yeah, now I'm screwed because I'm in a big open area with him. He gets closer, but I can run. If I really want to run, where's an opening? Yep, duck into the narrow corridors here. Yeah, the floor is not too bad, but I do want to get rid of these creases that I put in. They don't give the right vibe. Something like a solid, something solid without that crease would give the vibe better. All right, but I think that's all for today. We have a good wall texture here. There's level designs. There's props we're gonna have to create. We're gonna have to tweak that enemy to get them to be better for this game. There's stuff we can do there that is options that I've already seen. This is a very, very limited engine. But it works for what we're doing. So, that's all for now. I'll catch y'all in a while, because like I said, I'm doing Thanksgiving stuff. I'm going to be traveling around North Jersey and New York City, seeing people doing things. So I say New York City like it's impressive. It's like friggin', a couple of towns over, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I'll catch you on the flip side. I'm in the beginnings of being rejuvenated after taking a break. But anyway. Yeah, thanks for those that tuned in. I got slightly more traffic than I do when I stream earlier. Slightly more, not by much, not by any usable metric, but like I said, I might start streaming 7 to 8 as opposed to 6 to 7. I could do it. It's just a matter of doing it. You know what I mean? But yeah, peace.